Rebooting.
How do I get along with the other knights? Well, I'm certain I've left a deep impression. That can only be a good thing, right?
He's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Being a captain takes more than just captain grade strength. The most important thing is... I don't know. If I did, I'd be a captain by now.
Come take a look. Rebooting. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Mondstadt really is the place to be. Can't wait to get my hands on some apple cider.
All I could think about is Diluc. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
All right. Oop. That is not the app we're going for. All right, so we can definitely hear Lohan right now. All right, I think that's actually perfect over on TT. So if you're over there, you're in for a treat.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
All right, how are we doing over on purple? Can we hear Lohan yap pretty good? That sounds pretty on level with the music, so we should be good to go. Hey, love it when the plan comes together. Alright, so I'm going to turn up the music for me a little bit. Alright. So, I am going to take care of a couple of things here over on Digimon Up while we wait for people to filter in. See if we get anything halfway decent.
Come take a look. There will definitely be
Not
something that
bad.
catches your eye.
How do I get along with the other knights?
On to our supports.
Well, I'm certain I've left a deep impression. That can only be a good thing.
Hey, welcome in, Marcus. Just taking care of some maintenance on Digimon Up in the top right there. And then we will get on to Genshin. We're just going to take care of some dailies real fast first. It's been a trudge to get my butt in gear today, I'll tell you that. But yeah, coming back from vacation, you're just kind of like hit your burnout.
Being a captain takes more than just captain grade strength. The most important thing is... I don't know. If I did, I'd be a captain by now.
Really need some high-speed rail. Getting pretty over... traveling 12 hours or so when I want to visit my folks. Be worse if I ever actually get out to California. I was like, you wouldn't have a choice. You'd have to fly.
Mondstadt really is the place to be. Can't wait to get my hands on some apple cider.
So yeah, about every 20 minutes or so, you gotta feed your Digimons here if you ever want to get your profile pics in Digimon Up. Other than, you know, the occasional event, they throw you a bone. Also gonna have to pull up my tablet so I can see chatters on the Red app.
Being a captain takes more than just captain grade strength. The most important thing is...
Oh.
I don't know.
We were working on
did,
raising
I'd
our
be a captain
Hercules
by now.
Kabuterimon. Sure we collect our goodies. So, drag that over there. Alrighty, how's everybody's day going? I have a cat that's been losing her mind over separation anxiety, even though I am home. So that's been fun.
How do I get along with the other knights? Well, I'm certain I've left a deep impression. That can only be a good thing, right?
Take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
If you've ever had that shouting match with your cat, would you please shut up? I can't take the screaming any longer. Why are we crying?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near
Rebooting.
Sorry,
Being
still a
captain
bit
takes
out of
more
it
than
after.
just captain grade strength. The most
I
important
gotta
thing
check
is...
that.
I don't know. If I did, I'd be a captain by now.
That's not. Alrighty. Oh. Hopefully people like the name I picked for the the stream. I thought it was kind of funny. I know, limited humor, but it's present-ish. Why is my mouse being run through all the way over here? Are you kidding me? Always one random flipping complication. You guys get to see just how out of shape I am.
No fairy tale ending for you.
There's a strange wanderer in
When
your
you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Phone, the mouse. I was trying to bring something over here.
How do I get along with the other nights?
ADHD is a mother. All right.
Well, I'm certain I've left a deep impression. That can only be a good thing, right?
I am not so sure there. Like, I think these are all unlocked. So, fantastic bonus. Thank you. It's helpful. I was like, I haven't even really been gone that long, so I was kind of surprised that this even triggered that. There we go. Alrighty. How many times am I going to say that? It's been a day. Alright. How about we take care of our teapot real fast? Okay, cool. Hey, Jay?
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
Oh. I did this on... Yeah, on my ROG, so it's like, yeah. But yeah.
If you ever have any questions, this realm is true. If you ever...
I need to, like, set up my, my keyboard in, like, this overlap system or something.
Being a captain takes more than just captain grade strength.
Oops.
The most important thing is... I don't know. If I did, I'd be a captain by now.
Alright. Hey, welcome in, broski. Alright, so I should have some... That won't show me on this map. It's always the ones that have like this amalgam of letters that pop in and pop out before you can even like. How do you pronounce that? And by the time your mouth even starts moving, they're gone. It's like, welcome in, Slowworm. Because you just kind of like instinctually try to break down some of these names. Because, like, I wouldn't want someone announcing me by my full name. Alright. But yeah, we do want this.
Time for some action.
It's like I don't have the muscle memory with Lohan, but I do remember him being pretty good in this. And I hadn't built him very much yet.
Be sanctified.
Out of my way! Let's fight! Show me the
Yeah. So trying to get that lined up and like little dodging hits and
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head. Settle down.
The bond is strong! Yoo-hoo!
Bow your head.
welcome back, Slowworm. Or if you can tell me what you'd actually prefer to be called. I don't like when it's a two-parter like that. It's like, so I can't carry over essentially Furina's familiars, but the counter still, cooldown still goes. Like, yeah, that's a lot of fun being completely defenseless for even a few seconds against these two.
The tides beckon. It is time to slay our foes with one almighty.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
Good lord!
God, he freezes him so fast.
Let my name echo in song!
All you want.
Settle down.
Hey, Will, welcome in, or goodbye, I think. It looks like no one's actually in here.
I'll settle this! Strike a pop!
Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
Just don't get stuck in the barrel.
Can you stop dying for 2 seconds?
Justice is blind.
And now, a towering
Dare you.
return to form! I will just... Bet you weren't ready for this.
Oh no!
That's my kind.
My dear.
Almost screwed that one up. I was trying to read something on the
Bow your head.
on live.
Thundering oath, you're ruining the show.
An oversight on my part.
Lightning terrified!
Our performance has yet to conclude.
Silence.
Oh, it's over, honey.
I dance for you, my dear. Bow your head, let the mighty be humble.
Hey, welcome in, Oliver. How are we doing?
The symphony of cannon fodder.
One blast is
Favorite
quite enough.
Genshin character?
Strike a pose! My name echo in song!
So yeah, this is my go-to team for Ajdaha.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Rev the engines!
The doctor will see you.
Locked on.
There is no atonement for 1,000 years.
The Lord of the Night. Just stop firing up.
Glory to which none can compare.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Oh, that's right.
Measly insects!
Today, you witness
I'm a little
your
rusty.
reckoning.
Get me out of here.
Here's backup.
The doctor will see you.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a
Hey,
turn
welcome
for the
in,
better.
Rose. How are we doing?
Target acquired.
My mistake.
You won't take damage. Get out.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Don't get too close.
Breath from the sky! Try and stop me!
I got you covered.
The doctor will see you.
I got him cornered. Kill.
Hey, Athena. How are you doing?
Claim these souls.
Burn it down!
Glory to which none can compare.
Favorite Genshin character?
I will not be destroyed.
Just kind of doing my weeklies here real quick, and then we'll be going to Shiznaya. Welcome in, Jean and Jesus. Oh, I did this one the other day. It's this one I need to do. Oh, I don't even have enough resin to do it. Never mind. Because I've seen so many people talking about Odette. I was like, is she that good, or do people think she's pretty? I mean, at least just in this image, it looks like you took Eula and Gussie Grubb. Just saying. Can they, like, not just sum it up in
Let's begin. Lots of the
Like-
snowflakes.
2 sentences, briefly?
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Swirl, part 2. Absorption test. Together. Witness the snow swan's grace.
Baby.
Shadow
Baby. No, what is your deal? Why are we crazy today? Can you lay down? You have to lay down if you're going to be up here. You need to lay down. Yes.
together.
Those are the rules. You have to lay down. Mm-hmm. Daddy makes the rules. Mm-hmm. Lay down. Yes. I just gotta check this voicemail real quick. Alright, we're back. Yeah, you good girl. Stay being a good girl.
Swirl, part 2. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break. Shadow me. Crystalline adagio.
Hey, welcome in, Jessica.
I'll need to make adjustments.
I'm doing well.
Lots of the snowflakes.
I didn't grab my water or pop.
What a joke. How tiresome. Crystalline adagio. Take a break. Let's begin.
Now, why, if you're trying to fully show off a new character, would you set us up against something that zaps your elemental burst? Yeah, it's pointless, isn't it, Pumpkin? Welcome in, I'm Jay.
Let's test my hypothesis.
Do you have a favorite Genshin character, or just how's your day going?
Shadow me.
Welcome in, Thuko.
A spot of tea time entertainment. Crystalline adagio.
She needs to be near me because I was on vacation, but she can't stand that I am talking. Suppose I can put this back. I have to hit the Windows button every time I want to clear the stage failed screen. There we go.
Rim cutter. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Hey, welcome in, Maria. How are we doing?
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Absorption test.
Witness my rise.
Let me weave you a verse. Swirl, Mark 2. I'm going in. Huh?
Everlasting as the moon.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up. Stand clear.
Transfixed.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Rim cutter.
Like just casually, you know, dropping that he has healing and then like only telling you about it in the very last sentence.
What a joke. Come on. How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Come on! Enhanced Animal Module 70. Ain't having your drink. Huh. How tiresome.
Welcome in, Herlinda.
What a joke. Take a break. Stay clear. Animal Tech 60. On the rocks. Animal hypostasis emulation. Look at you, Boozle. Yeah.
But yeah, I pretty much just play this for the fun, the story, the light gambling.
Spot at Sea Time Entertainment.
So otherwise you can tell I'm just kind of a random BS goes.
On the rocks. Absorption test.
As long as I can get through it. Yeah, I don't do the pass anymore. I get the one for Arc Knights. God, like I don't even read the. It's just too much to try and keep up with. It used to be kind of cute to read the birthday wishes. Sorry, nihilistic spot. All right. Can't believe we went to the moon. Yeah, we went to the moon before Snezhnaya came out.
The days
Welcome in, El
finally come.
Inky.
We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. What is she planning? And why does she need the gnoses? Soon, we'll have our answers.
Volume's a little low on my end.
Guess this will be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about
Welcome
how
in,
our
Dorian.
destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous. Yeah.
Hey there, Fernando. How are you doing?
We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think, we've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon! With all that experience under our belts, how can we be any more prepared?
Alright. Hang out for 1 second. I'm not even gonna de-mic. I just need to grab a water and a pot. Okay. It's gonna kill me. Hey, welcome in. Is that Icarus and Listless? How are we doing? Oh my goodness. Hey, Ducky. Oh boy. Why is the ad section taking over my stream? Why is it not showing the game? Disaster averted. I hope. Excuse me. Well, we're going to take a small break here and make sure everyone gets food. I'm sure there was an easier way for them to program this, and this was not it. But yeah, we have all our megas in Digimon up. Now it's just getting those sweet bond values up. Really need that failed screen to not come up. We're aware. It just slows everything down and kind of kills this being a cute thing in the corner of the stream. Back to raising our Hercules Kabuterimon. Oh. I saw our number pop up and disappear. They left before I could even get a name to greet. Welcome in, Simon. How are we doing?
Sure thing! Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
So our usual
Call him, Beamer!
saying bye to everyone
You kinda
part of the
snuck up on
story.
us there.
Welcome in, Paulo. How are you?
Paimon didn't sell you
And
out
please
this
correct me
time.
if I say your name wrong.
Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you
Welcome in,
off.
JB.
I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy. She
Oh.
had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
Well, then she doesn't need to say bye, does she? We're going to be seeing her again shortly, I'm sure. Yes, you're a spaz. Welcome in, Javi, or is it Javi? Uh-huh. Yeah, come here. Yeah. Welcome in, Degaratu. Meow.
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. Alright.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her. As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lama that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal.
Welcome in, is it Buhai?
Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
And welcome in, Unique.
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Welcome in, Executable File Frappo.
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Dang, they didn't make that this long, drawn out thing. Welcome in, Rowan. Rowan. Rowan.
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see. It's
Hey,
so
boss.
pretty. Come on, keep up.
Hey, Brandon, how are we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be talking. You're gonna have to deal. Oh, good. I did catch up on all that last night. I don't need to open that.
Come on, let's go.
I'm trying. Can we catch the moose? I want to catch the moose.
Look, they look similar to the ones in Notcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kulaki.
Thanks for
That's a sure
moose
sign that we're
blocking,
officially
Paimon.
in Seshnaya now.
I'm guessing we can't catch them. That sucks.
There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two. Paimon got a mouthful of snow.
I thought she got sucked into the treasure chest for a second.
Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm. Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute!
Hey, welcome in, Unicorn.
Take a picture before the moment passes. Let's see how your camera skills are these days.
Hey there,
Wait a sec.
Superbach.
Paimon sees something. Come on, quick! It looks like a train carriage. Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But what? Ooh, it's still so cold. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. Thanks for offering. But this. It's hard to describe, but everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy too. Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans. Yep, sure.
I thought we were gonna. Why can't I move? I thought we were gonna hide in the wreckage, but I guess we have to dig it out. Think there's enough pine cones there? Welcome in, Nova. How are we doing?
Storm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly.
We're finally getting over to check out Snezhnaya. Welcome in, Elian. How are you doing?
Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
Jeez. They get struck by something or just the high wind?
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast. Paimon! Paimon!
Hey Jason, how are you? Do you have a favorite Genshin character?
That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there,
How'd you get
Paimon.
blown any further away than you? Whose stuff is that? Who lit the fire?
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
Anyone getting Uncharted 2 vibes? Like, very subtle, but not.
Is this an answer from this world?
And sorry for the just failed message in the top right. I can't change it without upsetting the cat.
It says here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
I thought that was like a note. Welcome in, Scylla? I gotta find a way to enlarge
I'll keep
the
this close.
text over there on Studio.
What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Welcome in, Nicola. How are you doing?
Entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original. Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service.
There's a lot of A's and E's.
Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time. I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow.
Welcome in, Mutlu? Mutlu?
To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this? Apologies. After a long period of inactivity, it appears that a
Welcome
lot
in,
of
Lizzie.
data has been lost. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
I gotta further the plot. Welcome in, Luca. Like, what happens if you say no?
You have made a very wise decision. Now,
Oh, come
I
on,
detected
man.
that you called out a name earlier. presumably that of your missing companion? The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location. Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name? Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete. I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where
Welcome
the
in,
empty
Melly.
ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land.
The far shores of...
The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion. You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units. Prime ice unit count has been updated.
Alright. Do I need to do anything with it right away? Okay.
You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
I'll keep this close.
Yeah, we've never been able to do that.
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice. That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
I was like, can't we just do what we've been doing? I wonder if I can.
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
Like, this is cute, but it feels kind of clunky.
keep this close.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Like, oh, you said use heat. I thought you said use it. Yeah, sit a little closer. I got my volume max, but I have to turn the actual in-system, in-game volume down because it's too loud for the stream. Dang, I missed that. Hey, welcome in, Cleo. How are we doing? Welcome in, Junior Vino.
Is this an answer from this world?
Welcome, we're just gonna say Gojo. Hey Vicky, how are you doing? Oh, okay, that's a little less clunky than what I thought I had to do. Oh, alright, cool. Don't need to do that. All the better.
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted. That said, I have
Welcome in,
already
Axel. How are you
forgotten
doing?
what warmth feels like. Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature. Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go.
Were we able to like collect enough for
Be
this, like
reunited
physically?
and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison.
So I'm like, I would love to take something like this on Dragonspine.
Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2.
Well, the cabin was lit up.
Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station. meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation,
I think that's a
please
given. Welcome in,
exercise
Baron.
caution.
Hey, Michael, how are we doing?
Paimon!
Didn't we think we'd run into a
Who are you?
top-level
Don't
harbinger so
worry.
quickly?
She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard.
Hey, welcome in,
Newcomers to
Kira.
Snezhnaya struggle to adapt
And
to the sheer
Chrissy,
cold
how are
at the
you?
best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering,
Let's
with a
say
powerful
Tartaglia
monster having
lover.
summoned a
Welcome
bitter
in.
snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead.
Hey, welcome in. How are you
We'll meet
doing?
again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have... Wait. Where did the Jester go? Yep. The director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the... Who was that?
How'd Paimon know who he was?
It looks like... half a pair of goggles. How amazing!
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some...
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. When he first showed up, name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That still seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do it. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him. And he didn't seem to have any ulterior
Welcome in,
motives. For all we know,
Yunez?
he might have just ignored Paimon's question, so she...
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms.
How old
May
is
I
this
ask for
machine?
clarification?
Hey, welcome in, DMW. There we go.
Wait, you've
Welcome
seriously
in,
never
Lat
heard of the
H.
Fatui? Oh, they're like the Saritsa's inner circle.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman.
Sorry, I shouldn't have... Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnegrad, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off.
Welcome in,
Just
Guatemala.
think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before...
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, at this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot. If, however, we continue onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently... We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way.
Welcome in, Aishgul.
There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish. Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
Welcome in, Libovi.
Is this an answer from this world?
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
Like maybe make it easier to identify. Crap.
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Flight mode? Impromptu flight mode. Do we mean falling? And why is he still wearing his old outfit in cutscenes? Welcome in, Antonio.
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Yeah.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid
Welcome in,
I'm
Phil.
as confused by all this as you are. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present... Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route. Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
I thought we'd have to work at it. Like, what's this? Like, is this actually gonna work, or...
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
I wonder if that's true or if we're wary of outsiders.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Welcome in, Marcus.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
Oh,
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
If you're so, like, bitterly
All
cold,
we can do
why
is
are you
wait for the
hanging out
next
in front
shipment
of
of
your
Kresnik
house, not in
Crystal
it?
to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
What a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something?
Welcome in,
We don't get
Lars.
many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuzha. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous... Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetcha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households
Yes,
to reduce their
babies.
energy consumption. The policy has thus been
Mhm.
charmingly named Project Stuzha, meaning bitter cold.
Hey, welcome in, D. How are we doing? My cat has had terrible separation anxiety since I went on vacation. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Come here. Yeah. If we cuddle for a second, will you settle down? Yeah. Maybe. I should have set the story to auto.
bitter cold. So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back.
It's Genshin Impact.
You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
It's a major update patch.
Can you
Yes,
please
I
explain to
am
me why the price of
talking. I know
Kresnik
that
Crystal has
upsets
gone up
you.
by a third again?
Yeah.
Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
It's this final of 7 nations. So of course the update dropped while I was on vacation. Yes, little baby.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and
Hey, welcome in,
security.
Oscar.
I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
So that's a monopoly.
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You! All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is, and the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but... Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use, but we can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make...
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business. People are...
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
Oh, Paimon's not a Fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Snezhnaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic.
Well, Paimon never accepts an identity beyond her own name. She is the only thing in Teyvat that looks like her. And it's rarely been acknowledged that she's unique.
But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
Are you sure? Oh.
All right then. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that between us for now.
Yeah, like, there's been theories that she is, like, a god of time, because when you pause, everything else, like, every character remains still except for her. And at, like, the beginning of getting into Snezhnaya here, one of the high-level enemies intervened and knew her, and not just, like, her name, the way he was acting, and seemed very concerned that something would happen to her. And expected her to know him, even though, yeah, he's a high ranking in the Fatui, but generally they're hidden until they reveal themselves in the story.
Oh, so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty.
So maybe we'll actually get some information on her after, what, like 5 years? Probably more now.
Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
There's a monster affecting the storm, and this is like, she seems more affected than anyone.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Oh. It took me a second. It was like, yeah, that's a interesting place to be introduced to it. There's plenty of that style of artwork out there.
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot
Which
of
is
hunting,
when exactly?
so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid. What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That...
We got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran
Oh,
out and
sorry I missed
we
you.
had a
Have a
little
good one.
accident.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomeros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Huh?
It's got golden eyes.
A rabbit stole the crystal?
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway. Shishkin, Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him? Really? Paimon.
Huh? You're coming with?
Oh. Okay then. Just... Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then. Be careful, you two.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Oh, angry doggy. Oh, Tagarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be... Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, or there's no... First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get to Garin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try jerky. Good doggy. Good
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of work to do.
Sure, I grabbed a water. We turned into a side scroller.
Wait.
With that handkerchief, you wouldn't recognize it as his dog being the disruption. I know the Fatui lower people are generally stupid, but oh, seriously? I don't think we needed to be sent back to the start.
Wait.
Alright, I think next time I get up, I am going to grab a snack.
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the Crystal. Tagarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
It's not working. Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know. Am I supposed to distract them or?
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Cristal. That's normal. But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
Thanks for looking out for us.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you, the...
Huh? Who are you?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Cristal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were... Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr.
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey, Oh, this isn't who I am. Please, we all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Cristal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Cristal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them, I felt so afraid. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the Crystal shipment in front of me, and a terrible... Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so... I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir...
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake. But the real reason there's only 1 shipment's worth of stolen Crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of Crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the Crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity.
Wait, the mayor's...
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnagrad.
You cocky...
Yeah, something felt off, so I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a...
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal. As I'm sure you can tell, he did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case you put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me.
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stuzha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui...
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need Crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance. I will report this incident to Snezhnagrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible. Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Kristall, too. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this Kristall to. Hang tight for a moment. This old lady...
Oh, grandson.
Ma'am, it's me, Alosha.
Alosha?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove. Gave you...
Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Come on, take a...
It's okay. You just rest.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sratomaros, a good town. Sit down. Come on, take a seat.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am.
Good, good.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as...
Oh, I don't need it.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions. I met her at the market back before her health began declining. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, I first learned of Sratomaros' energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous That said, I kinda appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow. It's fine. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence you turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Wasn't expecting him to get all dark. Alright. I gotta hit the bathroom and I need something to eat. Nope. Alright, we're back.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Paimon's not cold anymore. But she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine.
I've never seen her walk,
It's
so...
probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Sure, but enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
But she's flying now.
Jeez, you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them. So, you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet. Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhna Grad Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving into political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhna Grad Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
Feels like par for the course of the US, too.
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Stratomero still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the Rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide. Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnegrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokot provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations. Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, there's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk. Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this, I can tell.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in Snezhnegrad? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal? What the no-sees mean in all of this? Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it takes.
Wait, so... no way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnegrad. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster. Yeah, so you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnegrad. I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back.
Or we could go and help her slay the monster.
Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we help them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate. As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnegrad in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
That was kind of random. It's like, I just want to activate this without triggering the cutscene.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
Where does this thing summon it from?
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sir Tomoros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
Whoa.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Hey, welcome in, Kana.
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then...
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Silly goose. Can you hand me a tissue?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Oh, nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? Paimon's still airborne.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, No light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great! Now we're done for!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to... Come on.
Look at these Fatui! It's like they've lost their minds!
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Go now!
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Look him in Bryce?
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm. It appears that key data is currently inaccessible, but now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler. It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold. and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time. When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. Reload! You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the explosives, detonate them, and clear. Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important resource. You can replenish your ammunition at various supply points. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching.
Hello, Sylvia.
I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Defenses have been breached. Where's the back?
Yeah.
It's like he just sighed off having to kill them.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault. Function.
Change of tactics. Mind the rhythm.
The advantage. Over.
Need a refill. Nice. Switch mode. Mind the rhythm. Reload. Time to catch my breath. Reload.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope. Supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Defenses have been breached. Charge! Fall back. Much more. Where's the... Taking cover.
Gotta go for my headshots.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances. I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the shadow. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
Take great care not to fall down.
Charge!
Take great care.
You should have some before they're done. Thank you. Just be careful. I think that's what I choked on is there's actually like little bits of fruit.
Oh, okay. I'll be careful.
Defenses have been breached.
sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease. Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Demolition time! Requesting backup!
Hey, welcome in the bodyguard Max.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Okay, now what?
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Back in business.
I'm glad they're pointing out where treasure chests are, because I hate missing them like that.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Gotta recharge! Frag out! Light 'em up!
Come on! We're almost there! Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing?
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. Looks... can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding, far beyond my expectations. As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this, but we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advised now. If you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the trustiest.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about this. It's so quiet here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses. Huh? So much for repair? You've swapped our train out for a whole new model!
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, parameterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand trendiness.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere.
Is this like an Arcanite's drop now? Those silly signposts.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Oh, okay.
Jay?
Hey, welcome in, Sky Highest. How are you doing today? Like, I think I was trying to get through the door, not check our cute little shelf.
They really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnegrad's just up ahead.
I do think I'm about hitting my limit, so... Probably gonna pause this in a
Here
little
we
bit.
are. Welcome to Snezhnegrad train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
I'll pretend to know what that is. Alright, I think that's as good a place as any. Well, I guess that is a stopping point for a moment. And hopefully I can get back to this later. I'm just kind of crashing. It was a long week.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra...
All geared up.